Maquoketa Caves is hands down my favorite state park in Iowa, and for a lot of people it's sort of like Adventureland. It's a place all Iowans must visit at least once in their life, and preferably go at least once a year. The park is located in an area of eastern Iowa known as the Driftless Region, a spot that was spared the bulldozing effects of glacial advances. This has allowed for the effects of hundreds of thousands of years of erosion to remain intact. Over this time period, water slowly dissolved away the limestone bedrock, forming the tunnels and caves that we can explore today. Well, it's about a 3-hour drive from Des Moines. It's only about an hour from Cedar Rapids and Waterloo. But wherever you're at, it's definitely worth the trip. The park itself is actually pretty tiny. There's only about 7 miles of hiking trails, and you can do a figure 8 and easily hit all 13 caves. And it doesn't take too long to do that. Even with a lot of exploring, you could knock it out easily in 4 to 5 hours. They also have a 25-site campground with electric and showers, but we arrived at noon on a Thursday and the campground was already full for the weekend, so we missed our camp spot. I'd recommend reserving online if you are driving in from afar like we did. You'll definitely want to bring flashlights, headlamps, and a few backups. You will get muddy, you will get wet, and you will encounter a lot of steps. So just know that before you start off. One last quick note, right when you park, you'll get out, there's a little ranger check-in station, and there'll be a naturalist there that'll give you a bunch of information about the park and tell you about bats, safety, everything you want to know. After that, they'll give you a little wristband, and then you're good to go and explore the caves. All right, we're here at the famous hula hoop tree because, you know, trees need more hula hoops, I guess. The hula hoop tree is located just west of Amber, Iowa on E23 County Home Road. And according to atlasobscura.com, 2 hula hoops blew up there during a storm, and the collection has been growing ever since. So be sure to stop on by. It's fairly close to the caves. Kind of cool. The main parking lot sits directly over top of the park's main attraction, Dance Hall Cave. A series of steps will take you down to the lit cement walkways, and that'll take you over 1,000 feet through the gigantic cave. Oh, it's so cool in here, literally. It's like 50 degrees. You can feel just the cold, wet air coming through here. Oh, it feels great. It's like 90 degrees outside. Gets a little tight. It's tough to get a sense of scale for this, but it's absolutely huge. This spot right here might be my favorite spot in the whole state. It's gorgeous. Careful here. Oh, you could go back down and walk the creek. Okay, so this section here, we're moving on into Lower Dance Hall. It's another one of the big ones. It's got the lit path and the cement walkway, or you could just creek stomp all the way through if you want. But it's really cool to think this water flowing through here, this is what made these, essentially. And all this water dripping through here, dissolving out all this limestone. It's amazing when you think about it, the amount of time it took. Be careful, it sounds like there's rapids. Dance Hall Cave is clearly the most stunning aspect of the park, but don't overlook the other 12 caves in the park either. The short trails that connect the small caves are tiny, but truly some of the most beautiful in the state. Cliffs, waterfalls, ferns, towering trees, they'll all greet you as you go from one small cave to the next. In my mind, the rest of the caves can be classified in three ways. 1, the really small crawl on your belly, get super muddy caves. 2, the medium-sized caves that you can stand up in. And 3, caves that are big enough that you can actually walk around and explore a little ways into. Let's start with some small caves. Shine the light over there. What? Guy. All right, this is Barbell Cave. My son's telling me it's pretty cool. Looks like a tight fit, but I want to check it out a little bit. So here I go. Here, I don't need a boost. Watch out, but I don't want to knock you down. Okay. There we go. So you said it gets bigger back here? Oh my gosh!
Can you do it?
This is freaking me out. Oh, does get big. I think this might be as far as I go. It is cool back there, though. What good air conditioning. That feels good. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't even know how this is gonna work. I'm not gonna get stuck. Or maybe I don't get stuck. You were down there.
That doesn't mean you can fit. Don't do it then.
Yeah. Man, this one, I don't think this one's gonna work.
You're stuck, aren't you?
I'm not stuck.
Find it out. You're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
Move it.
This
I'll do that, kid.
Some of these games are just not made for
Hey, Daddy.
6-foot dad bod Sasquatches. Whoa. Cool. Watch your head, bud. And then shine your light up in there. It goes further. I'm gonna try this one out. Okay. My knees. The ceiling's really cool here. You can see there's a bunch of old stalagmites. Tights are the ones that hang from the ceiling. And you can see a bunch of old stalagmites down here got rounded off from people grabbing them. This cave's cool. Okay, back out for me. This is Ice Cave. Well, we're here in Ice Cave and it is icy. This is one of the coldest ones so far, I think. And I can see my breath. This one's nice and big. I can stand all the way up in it. But it does look like there's some cool little places to explore around as well. keep going, see how far back it goes. I like this one. A little ledge up there. So White Cave looks just like a little hole in the ground. Gets pretty big though once you go down and get in there. Fun fact, when I was in high school, I got wedged in here and thought I was gonna die. So haven't been back since. So here we go. Okay, here we go. Straight skinny shot down. So I'm going like straight down now. You kind of lose your bearings on camera. Oh man. Super slippery rocks. And again, that's still straight down. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Wet and muddy. There we go, here's our that's where we came from. And we're gonna keep going down. Down, down, down. Oh, it gets really big. Still going down. Oh. Okay, so now it's really big. It's probably 20 feet from the floor to the ceiling. The light's not even carrying all the way up to the top. Okay. So that's probably about the ceiling, 20 feet, and then down to there. Just keeps going. It's kind of narrow here. the top and widens up as you go down. Okay, so here we are. Got another probably about 6 foot drop. Going down, and here's where it narrows. Gets into the choke point. So here's kind of an open area. We just went down that 5 foot drop right there. Little open area. And then this right here, this is the choke point where it gets skinny again. And this, for scale, this is the spot I got wedged in when I was in high school. So I have no plans going any further, but you totally can. It looks different from when I got stuck. It looks a little bit bigger. Maybe I'm just remembering it differently now that I'm not panicking and hyperventilating. But it kind of goes down and narrows down even there. Maybe 15 feet, gets a little bit more narrow. And then I think, if I recall correctly, you can keep going quite a ways unless they filled it in and blocked it off. But this is where I end. I will not be heading down any further than this because I'm already getting freaked out remembering that. So, Y cave, it's pretty sweet. If you're not 6'5" and 250 pounds, it's even more fun.